what makes podcasts different from other mediums like videos, reels,
Mhm.
writing, 'di ba?
Absolutely. There's very, very stark differences over the medium of podcasting. Here's several factors. So first, it's long form audio. Okay, most of content being produced by content creators or by users in the digital age is short form video, right? It's meant to be consumed with that very short attention span that we all have now, right? So like, oh, 5 seconds, somebody twerks in front of you, wait, nice, and then all of a sudden you're watching a cat video and
Right.
whatnot. It's just meant to burn time for you. But with podcasts, again, it's really immersive in terms of how intimate that relationship is with you and your listener. 92%
Mm,
of podcast listeners listen to a podcast alone. So it's just you and the podcast, right? And the thing is, when people listen to a podcast, according to studies, the primary objective of a listener is not just to get entertained, it's actually to learn, right? So it's something that's food for thought, right? Or and the other thing is that there's this thing called pod super listeners, podcast super listeners. That once you get hooked, that thing becomes a part of your daily routine or weekly routine, right? That every week you find pockets of time to listen to your favorite show on demand. This is no longer like streaming where like in Clubhouse or whatever, where you have to catch it or it's gone.
right.
Here it's not. It's on demand. So you listen to it on your own convenience, whether you're working or doing whatever side thing that you're doing. And then lastly, it doesn't take your full attention. You can multitask. So for me,
Exactly.
my go-to uh, podcast habit is whenever I'm in transit. So whether I'm either biking or I am driving, that's where I clear my head, and it's different for for a lot of people. But again, the only difference, the only similarity, is that it's intimate in its habit forming, which is rare in a digital age where brands have to pay top dollar for that 3 second ad in
Mm,
a
mm.
in a podcast. You can take your time because you have 45 minutes of your time on average, and it doesn't have to sound like an ad, right? You can really drill down on the value prop for that listener and why they should listen to you. We're not in a hurry. There you go.